Good morning, everybody. I'm Nikki Stanzione.
And I'm Kristen Van Dyke.
And this is New Mexico Style. Welcome to Thursday.
Yeah, happy Thursday to you.
Happy Thursday to you. I'm tired. You know I had to stay up and watch X Factor.
Oh, of course you did. Was it good?
It was amazing. Can I not get excited? Okay, I have my favorite. Mark my words. You know I always do this. There's a guy, and Simon compared him to Nat King Cole. But what he sang was, "My heart's a stereo, it plays for you, so listen close." But he did it like in a Nat King Cole kind of sound. Ooh. I don't know, this guy's good. He's got 5 kids, he deserves it. So, okay, mark my words, this guy, I can't remember his name, but you'll remember who I'm talking about if you watch back. Yeah,
okay,
really good guy.
I'll have to take a look at that. I missed it last night.
Lots of drama. There's this young kid, he's 13, right? And he's like doing all these YouTube videos during like talking to all the kids, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so ready for this. This is my moment." And at the end of the show, he goes pale, and they call the paramedics to be continued.
Drama.
Gotta love Fox. We always have like these to be continued like drama moments, and you have to tune in then tonight. That's how it goes right here on Fox. In the meantime, you know, on a sad note, you know, we were talking about someone like Nat King Cole, who's a legend. Another legend, sadly, has passed. We learned yesterday that iconic crooner Andy Williams passed away Tuesday night at his home in Branson, Missouri.
And his death comes after a year-long battle with bladder cancer. You know, he's only 84 years old.
Yeah, he was a legend. I mean, you hear him singing Moon River. That song was just, I mean, forget about it. That song is one of those songs that just kind of will live on forever. You may remember that Williams became a TV star in the 60s with Moon River and Can't Take My Eyes Off of You.
I love that song.
Love it. Did you see Breakfast at Tiffany's ever?
I didn't.
Oh, you have to watch that.
There's so many classics I have not seen.
That's a classic, because the scene with Audrey Hepburn in the windowsill singing Moon River might be one of the most precious, beautiful moments you'll ever see. I mean, it made me love her and just want to be her for the rest of my life. So sweet. But yeah, of course, it's a sad day for all the Andy Williams fans. But of course, his music, as I said, will live on forever. And something else that lives on this week is the Face of Fox contest. This is day 4 of our top 5 Face of Fox finalist countdown.
Yeah, day 4, and in just a few minutes, you'll get to meet Betzy Miesen, who will join us right here in the kitchen.
Yes, that'll be fun. And then she'll join me again later in our second half hour for her first live interview with a guest. This is how we've been doing it all week, and it's been going great. Everybody's doing such a great job, and so, you know.
A lot gets thrown at them when they come in the door. So.
Right? And you and I know how it feels, but we do it every day. I mean, that's the thing. And even we get thrown sometimes, so it's not always easy. So we wish her luck.
I've been impressed so far, and I'm sure we will be impressed again today.
Absolutely.
Well, don't forget the new Face of Fox will be revealed October 5th, live right here on New Mexico Style. It's coming up soon.
It is. Well, let's check in with our favorite face of KRQE News 13, Anchor Elizabeth Alvarez, with this morning's headlines. You want me to do it?
There you go. Love it. Love that intro.
Elias gets it here on New Mexico Style. You get it for the news.
All right. Sounds good. Happy Thursday, ladies. Happy Thursday to you at home. We begin this morning talking about how Bernalillo County is talking about teaming up with the city of Albuquerque to confiscate your vehicle if you are convicted of driving while intoxicated. The Bernalillo County Commission passed a law allowing the county to seize your vehicle if you are convicted of a DWI a second time. The city already does that. Now the program is going to cost the county about $2 million to run. So now it wants to see if it would be more cost effective to combine their efforts with the city. The county's new law, by the way, goes into effect in a month. If you are in the market to buy a used car or truck right now, then this is for you. The Department of Transportation is auctioning off a lot of cars, trucks, and much more in Santa Fe. This morning, you can actually get a preview of what is going up on the auction block. 150 types of vehicles ranging from cars, pickups, trucks, and vans are going to be there. There are also some really big dump trucks, bulldozers, trailers, tractors, and mowers, not to mention even a few computers and monitors that they're trying to get rid of. Almost every year, the New Mexico DOT gives up most of their older inventory for cars for this auction.
This money will be returned to the Department of Transportation, and it goes back to our state here, and it goes back into their general fund.
Now you can check everything out today and tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The actual auction will be on Saturday at 9:30 a.m. and that auction is going to take place at the DOT District 5 yard off of Cerrillos Road. And hey, if you can't make it, you can always bid for a car online. How about that? You will have a chance to give your input today about a controversial roundabout that the city of Albuquerque wants to build. The proposed roundabout would be at the intersection of Candelaria and Rio Grande Boulevard Northwest. Now, many people have been out protesting the project recently, concerned that the traffic system will only create more traffic problems. The city is holding a public meeting tonight from 5 to 8 p.m. It's going to be at the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center off of 12th Street Northwest. Okay, listen closely. If you are headed to the UNM football game this weekend, carpooling will no longer get you free parking in one of the main lots at the University Stadium. Starting this Saturday, it will cost $10 to park in the Stadium East lot, which is next to the soccer complex, no matter how many people are in the car. Until now, cars with 4 or more people could park there for free. Now, if you carpool, you can still park for free at the Lobo Village and I-25 lots, but they're a little bit farther away, obviously. Saturday's game is a big one. It's against Boise State, and they are ranked 24th. And finally, pro football fans have a reason to cheer this morning. Late last night, the NFL and refs finally agreed on a new contract. This means the regular refs will now be on the field for the rest of the games this year. I'm talking starting with the game tonight between Cleveland and Baltimore. The replacement refs that you've seen have been criticized since the start of the season, and criticized is an understatement after the refs blew a call Monday night that changed the outcome of the game involving the Packers and the Seahawks. That was the call right there. So big controversy now coming to an end. Thank goodness, I say. I don't have to hear my husband complain constantly as he watches the games. All right, that wraps it up for your morning headlines. Be sure to catch Matt, Kristen, and myself every weekday morning on KRQE News 13 beginning at 4:30 a.m. Ladies, sending it back to you.
Hey, listen, you get enough football fans crying about something, they'll do something about it. It's
That's
just
right.
the way it is.
I know, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, who's your husband's favorite team?
He likes the 49ers, and he's starting to like the New York Jets now.
The Jets. Okay, I like the Giants, but
You're
that's
the
okay.
Giants,
Still a New York
so-
team. Good for him.
Yeah.
I could look at Mark Sanchez all day long.
Right? Yeah. I agree, my friend.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Okay, now we're very excited because today we are introducing you to our 4th Face of Fox finalist, and her name is Betzy Miesen. Hi there, Betsy.
Hi
Hi,
guys.
Betsy.
Hi. How
Welcome
are
to
you?
the show.
Thank you. One more time we meet again.
Yes, we meet again.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, it's a lot to talk about me, a lot to say, but I want to start with that. I'm so thankful to be here because I thought actually that I would be eliminated.
Right. Well,
I was
it
like in the 6th top, and then
Right.
and I heard like Betzy Miesen is eliminated, and my face went like black and white.
right,
It's like, oh no, Elias Gallego's gonna say my name. Don't say it.
See, we have a little bit of drama right here. with
I
your Face
know.
of
You know,
Fox,
well, let
so.
me give you a little tidbit. This is interesting because, I was just talking about that TV show, The X Factor, which of course is on our network. Well, last year, the one who won The X Factor was actually eliminated. And then Simon felt bad, went back to Florida to get her and brought her back on the show. So you never know what can happen after, sometimes you get eliminated from something, you give up. In the end, sometimes you end up the winner. Who knows?
Hopefully
See what I'm
history
saying?
repeats itself again.
Right? You never know.
That would be nice.
Hope
So,
that.
well, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am original from Panama, from the last junk of Panama. Then I moved here, and then very different from the weather. First of all, the conditions, and Christine can tell more about it. It's like over there we have a lot of rain,
really
here
humid.
Really humid, right?
very humid, a lot of mosquitoes, which I don't
yeah.
miss.
Yeah, I don't
and
blame you.
yes, it's like we don't even need a weather person to tell us what is going to happen.
Yeah,
you just
you know.
bring the umbrella, and that's it. You're covered. So
Umbrellas
Christine
and
from-
calamine lotion.
I know.
That's funny. That's funny. Well, we're glad to have you here. How do you like New Mexico?
Well, I love New Mexico.
Yeah.
I've been in many places in 2 years. I've been, I have a list of places that I need still to visit. But I've been from Bandelier to Chaco Canyon to City of Rock. I mean, you
Wow.
mentioned it. I've been almost done it all. So
Good for
yes,
you.
it's
Do you have a
exciting,
favorite?
New Mexico.
Do you have a favorite place or anything?
Oh well, for camping, I will say City of Rocks, my favorite.
City of Rocks.
Yes.
All right, I camp a lot. I'm gonna go check that out. I haven't been there yet. So.
I don't
This is some
camp,
advice.
but either way, I'm very interested to hear what you both have to say. You guys go camping. She'll know how to handle the mosquitoes.
Yes.
Now, Betsy, I want to ask you this. Are you familiar with our spaceport? Because, it's located just south of Truth or consequences.
Well, yes, the Spaceport, I know it's a program that is being developed here in Las Cruces. Also, we have one in Florida. We also have another in Texas. And I wish I could be the one that goes and do it. But for $200,000 a ticket,
yeah, it's
I don't think so. I'm gonna wait till this $5. Just like the telephone. Like back then, we didn't have telephone.
Yeah, it's not a cheap. It's not a cheap trip.
No, and now everybody has a telephone, like everywhere. So you know.
Yeah, well, you know, I want to tell you and also our viewers that Sir Richard Branson is actually launching the Virgin Galactic Space Tourism Program from Spaceport America, and more than 500 amateur astronauts have paid that $200,000 each, so I don't know where they got it either, to be passengers on the first commercial flight to space.
Right.
Imagine that.
And so get this, now he wants to move to Mars. So this is interesting. TMZ is reporting that the eccentric billionaire wants to start colonizing the red planet ASAP. I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon.
It's interesting, right?
I want to live in Mars.
I don't know how I feel about living in Mars. I don't know.
It would take a long, long time to get there. Remember how long it took
I think
for
it's going to be a long, long time.
We have a lot of people living on Earth already. We got to do something about it. Maybe open another planet.
You never know. You never know. Well, I guess it means that there's a fortune to be made in Martian real estate, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess so. Okay, so let me ask you another question. We're talking about all the things you've done in New Mexico. Have you been to Balloon Fiesta yet?
You know what? I haven't. I know I haven't, but I have seen it from outside. What happened is that when I got here, a lot of local friends, it's like, you know what, you got to do what the locals do. We don't normally go inside. You do it like once or twice, but when you come in here, you just find a place. And I saw a lot of New Mexican family, from native to other people that came and visit. So we just hanging there very early in the morning with coffee, burritos, all kind of food,
the way to do
and
it.
the kids in pajamas, and just looking at this beautiful sky turning to this amazing,
Isn't it
colorful view. It's beautiful.
It's absolutely beautiful.
And I can't wait to see it again.
It's beautiful, and you know, and the special shapes are so amazing. And actually, two popular special shape balloons will not be making an appearance at this year's Fiesta.
Yeah, Chicky Boom. You probably remember that one, and also Uncle Sam. There he is, right there. Both are Fiesta favorites. They're not going to make it this year. According to the Albuquerque Journal, the Fiesta filled up pretty fast this year, which limited the Fiesta from helping out balloonists with their travel expenses. So it was a little too expensive for some of them to make it out here this year.
Well, balloons are still welcome, but they will have to come to Albuquerque in their own dime.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. Hey, you never know. I like Chicky Boom.
I did too.
Chicky Boom Boom. She was sassy. She was the sassy balloon. She was like the brrr balloon. Well, as Betsy said, you know, nobody knows the weather better than Kristen.